Hi, I'm Luke Nordahl, and this is Wrath to the Industry Reviews. This is my first video on this channel, and I'm going to be reviewing Hands Like House's Unimagin. Hands Like Houses is a post-hardcore band from Australia with metalcore influences, signed to Rise right now. Their first album, Ground Dweller, really great album, really broke new ground for metalcore. Some great influences from Panic at the Disco and AFI, Fall Out Boy. Just a great album. They have some really complicated arrangements that are great. Some cool keyboards. The album starts out with a song called Developments. Not one of their best songs, but pretty good. Great keyboard track on this, some heavy drums. It's a good intro for an album. That leads into a song called Introduce Species, which is one of their heavier songs. It's really great. Usually the second track on the album's the biggest, and it's no different for this one. Really just awesome sound on this particular track. Third song, Wait, I didn't like as much. It's kind of generic for them. They're usually really different, and this sounded like a million other bands. Really the weakest track on this LP, and just not worth listening to at all. But after that, the album gets amazing for 4 or 5 songs. Just unbelievable. Shapeshifter, some great fast riffs over these soaring clean vocals by their vocalist Trenton, who is one of the best singers in metalcore. And House You Built is really a throwback to some older Panic at the Disco stuff. The riffs are really AFI-esque, and just sounds awesome. My favorite track on the album, Tale of Outer Suburbia, is after that. A lot of awesome tempo changes, really heavy drums throughout the whole thing. These atmospherical acoustic guitars that just ring, they're just fantastic. Everything about the song, I just love it. Ocean Dust, one of their softer songs, really somber piano, some light vocals over, and some beautiful lyrics. Just, you can tell by the title, Ocean Dust, is just beautiful. It sounds like something that would be amazing. No Parallels, touching lyrics, soft opening into some fast riffs. They use that formula a lot, which can get a little old. Did for me on Ground Dweller, at least. By about the 10th track on Ground Dweller, it's a little old, but that song sounds a lot like their older stuff on Ground Dweller. That goes into a song called Fountainhead, which is their fastest song. This is a really tremendous track. I mean, it's his vocals again, and just these fast, complicated licks that are just unbelievable. Wisteria, wasn't as impressed with this track. It's again like Wait, it's around the same lines, but near the end they bring in this kind of string orchestra thing, which is great. Really adds to the flavor of the whole song. And throughout they kind of have this quiet, loud dynamic that's really good. Fire on a Hill, which was their first single off of this album, and song's just really great. Opening is probably the best 30 seconds of the album. They have this piano lick, and it just leads into this crazy hard guitar and drums, just unbelievable. So the best songs on the album, Tale of Outer Suburbia, Fire on a Hill, and A House You Built. Worst songs, probably Wisteria and Wait. Overall, just a really great album. Few songs that aren't worth it, but just for the 4 or 5 songs in the middle, you have to listen to this album. I'd give it like an 8.5 or a 9. Great representation of post-hardcore music. Some of Hands Like Haz's best work. If you like them, you should listen to stuff like Panic at the Disco. And definitely listen to their acoustic EP, Snow Sessions. Really great stuff. And that's it. This is Wrath to the Industries. Comment. Peace out.